To boost or not to boost? That is the question. What's going on, everybody? Audio may suck a little bit. I notice when I'm running down the road, it's kind of choppy. I think that has a lot to do with that. But anyway, so here's the question. Should you run with cruise or should you run without cruise? Should you drive the truck? I guess that's all up to you and how you want to save money. If you want to save money, or if you just want to get there fast. If you're a company driver, most of the time set the cruise, just roll with it. But if you're an owner-operator, like I am, in times like these when fuel prices are high, I'm trying to look for ways to save money. The first way to save money is back off the throttle, slow her down a little bit. The second way is to drive the truck. Take it off cruise. So I figured I'd do a few demonstrations showing you the boost gauge and explain, telling you what my miles per hour, what I'm trying to keep and stuff like that. So I'm in Mississippi, fishing across into Alabama on 72, and it's a little up and down, I guess you would say. Not big hills, just nice steady up and downs. So when I get out of this little town and get on a clear stretch of road, I will show you, kind of explain why taking the cruise off saves you quite a bit of money. Alright, sorry it's getting a little dark on me. I made it through that little town. Now I'll show y'all, I'll kind of give you an idea of what the gauge is doing when you're using fuel, when you're using lots of fuel. So, and this little road is perfect for it, and I'll show you. So like I said, this little road, the hills aren't big. It's just like this, up and down. So, I'm trying to maintain about 62, 63 miles an hour. I'm running a fuel mileage test right now. I know what I can get doing at 1,500 RPMs, doing 58. Now I'm running 1,600 RPMs at 63, 62, 63. So I'll show y'all what the boost is doing when you're driving the truck versus what the boost is doing when you're on cruise. Alright, so right now I'm on flat ground. 63, 62. And I'm running about 3 to 5 pounds of boost to maintain. As we start to climb this small hill, start to see the boost come up a little bit. I'm feathering in the throttle, trying to maintain some of the speed. Being that I'm trying to save fuel, I'm not necessarily worried about dropping a little bit of speed. I'm just trying to keep the boost down as much as possible. We crested the hill. Generally when I'm coming down the bottom side of the hill, I'll give it a little bit of throttle, still keep the boost down. Like right now, I'm going to give it a little bit of throttle. I'm up to 67, coming up the hill. I don't really have to give it much boost. I'm at 62. Coming up another little hill, 62, about 12, 13 pounds of boost. So now I am at, back it down a little bit. We'll set the cruise in 62. We're fixing to hit this little bitty hill. Small hill. But watch what that boost does. Could have feathered it at about 10 pounds. Coming down, now we're flat, and we're going to pull a slight incline, not even a hill, just a little bit of an incline. Truck's still slowing down from coming down that hill. Slowed down a little too much, so it's got to overcompensate. Got up to about 12, 13, 14 pounds of boost. Still set at 62. It's kind of fluctuating between 62 and 63. Now we're fixing to pull a little hill. I don't know if how well you can see it in the video. Coming up right here. Gaining speed. That way I can hold this hill just a little bit and don't have to use as much boost. As you can see, my mile per hour is going to drop a little bit more than it would if I was on cruise. But I'm keeping it right around the 20 pounds, cresting the hill. Boost is falling off. So that over the life of a tank of gas could save you considerably a lot of money just by driving the truck. I was averaging, and for those of y'all that watch my previous videos, y'all know, but I was averaging about 6.9 miles per gallon. This is in a 22-year-old flat nose FLD. That was running about 68 to 70 miles an hour at about 1750 RPMs. I dropped it down to 58 miles an hour at 1500 RPMs with a 17,000 pound load on the truck, and ended up getting 9.9 miles to the gallon. And then I've ran several tests since then and have been able to keep it over 8.8 miles per gallon in a 22-year-old truck. So, like I said, you keep it off a cruise, yeah, it's not as comfortable, I guess, over the long haul, but when you're trying to save money, it saves a lot of money. I'm talking, you know, on 240 gallons, I mean, you could be talking $100 easily in fuel savings. So you just got to remember, whenever, you know, for new people that's not mechanically inclined, whenever the truck's giving boost, that means the turbo is throwing more air into the motor. Whenever the motor is getting more air, it has to get more fuel. So the more boost you run, the more fuel you run. Especially when you're, you know, you pull a heel, the truck automatically takes it to full boost. Well, when it's giving it full boost, it's also giving it full fuel. It's just spraying fuel into the cylinders. So, like I said, take it off cruise, drive the truck, and save you a crap ton of money right now while fuel's so high. So just thought I'd share that with y'all. That way y'all could actually see what the boost gauge is doing when you're driving it compared to running it on cruise. So anyway, y'all have a good one. We'll holler at y'all later. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Later. Adios. Adios, amigos.